two exciting things to announce tonight. And I can tell you that when I announced the first one, this place was packed with lower school kids, and they went bonkers. I mean, they were just going crazy, clapping and jumping around. Very exciting. Ariane and Bob Dart are here tonight. Thanks to the Dart family and the foundation. We are going to fulfill a promise to Coach Young, who's been here more than 30 years, asking for shade and cover and protection for PE. It's an incredible, incredible gift to our school, so big round of applause. It's going to be kind of a big open-air gymnasium, a pavilion. It'll have fans, it'll have lights, you can do events in it. And kids are just kind of over the moon, and Coach Young is over the moon, and Coach Hoare is as well. So it's just a fabulous, fabulous addition to our program down here. So we're really excited for that. When I was trying to get the kids to I was leading them down this path, and of course this is very dangerous with young children because you really never know what's going to come out of their mouth. And so I asked them the question, what's the downside of PE? You know, what don't you like about PE? And half of them are dripping wet from the sweat coming at the end of the day anyway. So I'm thinking they're going to connect to heat, and then I can make this nice. And so the first kid says, the running. I hate running the laps. And then I tricked them. I went from there and I said, well, somebody just said Coach Young. Who was it that said Coach Young? The place is just going berserk over Coach Young. And so anyway, again, thank you. This is very exciting for the school. We're actually hoping that it'll be open beginning of November. So it'll be very quick. So the other thing that happened, Grace Duffy shared this with me. She's out there with her pre-cares. It's really fun for the kids. They're learning how all this happens and they're kind of walking by it. But yesterday one of the pre-cares said, oh, they're doing well. I think it'll be ready next week. So Will Smith is pretty good in the construction business, but not quite that good. So that's a fabulous gift. The last gift that I'll share with you is literally priceless. And you're going to get to see it tonight. There was a gentleman that attended this school in the 1930s. And he came, we interviewed him last spring. And he, at the end of the interview, sort of related to the history project here, he said, I think when I was here, my dad took some film, and when I get back to Ohio, we go up in the attic, I'm going to see if I can find it. If I can find it, I'll send it to you. So in the middle of the summer, I get this brown envelope, and it's from Dublin, Ohio, and it is a DVD, about 25 minutes of unedited footage of what it was like to be at the Isadore School back in 1938. So we edited it down to 5 minutes. The original version is X-rated. Because back, you're right here. You're right. When you see these pictures, you're right where all this happened. And at that point, we had 40 acres of Gulfront property. And when the kids wanted to go to the Gulf, they didn't worry about swimsuits. They just peeled it off as they were making their way to the Gulf. Which, if you think about that in the context of the gotcha sort of iPhone world that we live in today, it's a beautiful symbol of the age of innocence. So, without further ado, 5 minutes of the Isadore School. You're going to see the bridge to Siesta Key. You're going to see snack time, milk and crackers, which is a tradition. You're going to see the original Spirit Day, green and white caps, swimming in the Gulf. You're going to see it all right in front of you. The Isadore School, 1938. And it is silent.